हरे राम हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शिष्य मत अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिला प्रभुपाद की इस्कॉन एनबीबीटी फाउंडर आचार्य शिला प्रभुपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सदस्य श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य शिला हरिदास ठाकुर की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद भागवतम की गौर प्रेमानंदे। ಪ್ರಭು உங்க ஃபோன் few minutes தரீங்க வேற பேஸ் நான் இங்க இங்கிலீஷ் புக் இல்ல தமிழ் தான் இருக்கு so everybody can repeat after me. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नित्यानामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम राम। जस्ट फ्यू मिनट्स को लिंक मत शेयर करो।
Link is shared and there is
I just want to put in a status. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात्
जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात्
1.1.1 Srimad Bhagavatam. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 1, Shloka 1. Question by the sages. First Shloka. Everybody can repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Janmadhyasya yatonvayat
Janmadhyasya yatonmayat
itaratascharteshvabhignasvarat
itaratacchadesha vignaswarat
tene brahma hridayadikavaye
tene brahma hridayadi kavaye
muhyanti yatsurayah
muhyanti yatsurayah
tejo varimritam yata vinimayo
tejo variyata vinimayo
yatra trisargo mrisha
yatra
damna svena sada nirastaku aham
svena sata nirashtakuhakam
satyam param dhimahi
सत्यं परं धीमहि
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Janmadhyasya yatonvayat
जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात्
itaratascarte svabhignasvarat
शरदश्चादेश विघ्नस्वराय
tene brahma hridayadikavaye
मेने ब्रह्म हृदयादिकवे
muhyanti yatsurayah
मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः
tejo varimritam yata vinimayo
वार्यतामितं
yatra trisargo mrisha
तत्रशब्दो मृषा
damna svena sada nirastaku aham
धाम्ना
satyam param dhimahi
सत्यं परं धीमहि
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Janmadhyasya yatonvayat
जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात्
itaratascarte svabhignasvarat
तत्रदेश विघ्नस्वराय
tene brahma hridayadikavaye
ने ब्रह्मणि
muhyanti yatsurayah
मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः
tejo varimritam yata vinimayo
वारितामिता विनिमयो
yatra trisargo mrisha
शब्दो मृषा
धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकु अहम्
धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकम्
सत्यं परं धीमहि
सत्यं परं धीमहि
प्लीज चैंट
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात्
इतरतश्चाद्वेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट्
इतरतश्चार्तेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट्
तेने ब्रह्महृदयादिकवये
तेने ब्रह्महृदयादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृतां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा दाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकु अहम् सत्यं परं धीमहि ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतश्चार्तेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदयादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृताम् विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा दाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकु अहम् सत्यं परं धीमहि ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतश्चार्तेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदयादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृतां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा दाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि. So now we will just see word to word meaning, and then somebody can read translation and purport, devotees, and then we will go towards the purport. We will see elaborate explanation how this verse goes. And am I audible to everyone? So you can all come little bit nearby so that I will feel some engagement. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. I'm asking. Camera is impersonal, and we will also see impersonal and personalism in this verse. Om,
Om.
O my Lord,
O my Lord.
Namaha,
Namaha.
offering my obeisances.
Offering my obeisance.
Bhagavate,
Bhagavate.
unto the personality of Godhead.
The personality of God.
Vasudevaya,
Vasudevaya.
unto Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva.
Unto Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva.
Or Lord Sri Krishna, the primeval Lord.
Or Lord Sri Krishna, the primeval Lord.
Janmadi,
Janmadi.
creation,
Creation.
sustenance,
Sustenance.
and destruction. Asya,
Asya.
of the manifested universes.
Of the manifested universes.
Yataha,
Yataha.
from whom.
From whom.
Anyayat,
Anyayat.
directly.
Directly.
Anvayat,
Anyayat.
directly.
Directly.
Itarataha,
Yataha.
indirectly.
Indirectly.
Cha, and.
And
Arteshu,
Arteshu.
purposes. Abhijnaha,
Abhijnaha.
fully cognizant.
Fully cognizant.
Swarat,
Swarat.
fully independent.
Fully independent.
Tene,
Tene.
imparted.
Imparted.
Brahma,
Brahma.
the Vedic knowledge.
The Vedic knowledge.
Hrida,
Hrida.
consciousness of the heart.
Consciousness of God.
Yaha,
Yaha.
one who.
One.
Adikavaye,
Adi.
unto the origin created being.
Unto the original.
Unto the original created being. Muhyanti,
Yanti.
are illusioned.
Or illusion.
Yat,
Yet.
about whom.
About whom.
Suryayaha,
Suryaha.
great sages and demigods.
Creates it.
Tejaha,
Tejaha.
fire.
Fire.
Vari,
Vari.
water. Mritam,
Tam.
earth.
Yet.
Yata,
Yata.
as much as.
As much as.
Vinimaya, action and reaction.
Action and reaction.
Yastra,
Yet.
whereupon.
Where.
Trisargaha,
Things are.
three modes of creation,
3 months of creation.
creative faculties.
Creative factors.
Um, Amrisha,
Amrusha.
almost factual.
Almost factual.
Damna,
Dam.
along with all transcendental paraphernalia.
Ram.
Svena,
Prena.
self-sufficiently. Sada, always.
Always.
Nirasta,
Rasta.
negation by absence.
Negation by absence.
Kuhakam,
Sugaham.
illusion.
Illusion.
Satyam,
Satyam.
truth. Param,
Param.
absolute. Dhimahi,
Dhimahi.
I do meditate upon.
I do meditate.
Translation and purport given by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, he. So can someone read translation?
O my Lord, Sri Krishna, son of Vasudeva, O all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate which is forever free from the English literary representation of the material world and meditate upon it for you to observe.
So it's a very long purport, and I would say we can just start from each paragraph. Uh, this this is the first shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam, and this is very uh, this this shloka has very big purport given by Srila Prabhupada, and also this verse was uh, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur gave a elaborate lecture for one whole month for this one verse. Then we can understand what is the importance of this verse, how important this verse is. That he was able to give 1 month, one whole month. He was able to give this lecture, and that lecture would be every day. That lecture would go for 6 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours, something like that. And there are so many things to be spoken on this verse, and we don't know how much we can cover on that. Also, not only this verse, every verse of Srimad Bhagavatam has so much to speak, and because if there are so many things to speak in this material world, and we can go on these material topics, mundane topics, and why not spiritual topics? Spiritual topics are 3 times bigger than what we see in this material world, and we have so many things to explain, so many things to speak on spiritual topics. So this purport of Srila Prabhupada, it actually divides all the words of the verse, and Prabhupada is actually explaining each word and each point of view of this verse, because this verse Srimad Bhagavatam itself has so many commentaries of all the previous acharyas. Every acharya in the time who has come to this world in order to deliver the fallen souls have given the commentary for Srimad Bhagavatam. From the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we can see all the acharyas have tried to give commentaries to the Srimad Bhagavatam, and Prabhupada also explains that if somebody is very much interested in spiritual life, somebody wants to develop their Krishna consciousness, they have to definitely read Srimad Bhagavatam, because Srimad Bhagavatam is the source of the mellow where it explains Lord Krishna's pastimes. And Srimad Bhagavatam is in itself starts with Lord Krishna's name. We can see how this verse is starting. How the verse is starting? Can anyone say? Yes. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I offer my humble, respectful obeisances unto the Vasudeva, who is son of Vasudeva. Directly, it is just hitting on the bullseye. And this is what we have to understand. If we take this Bhagavatam, first 3 verses are very important. Janmadhyasya Tonvaya Dharma Prochita Kaitavotra Paramo and Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam. These 3 verses are very much important verses, because these 3 verses are going to explain about Sambandha, Abhidhaya and Prayojana. This first verse, Janmadhyasya Tonvayat, is establishing the Sambandha Jnana. Who is the Supreme Personality? I mean, see, I don't know anything. I don't know who is God. And this first verse is going to explain about what is the quality of the God. Is he impersonal? Is he personal? And what are all the abilities of the God? And how does he? What is he? So that establishment of the sambandha is being explained in this verse, first verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam by Vyasadeva. And the second verse, Dharma Prochita Kaita Votra Paramo. What is the real religion? After establishing who is the supreme and what is the real religion and how that has to be followed is being established in the second verse, that is abhidaya jnana. And the third verse is prayojana jnana. Nigamakalpatarur galitam phalam sukamukat amrita dravasam pibata bhagavata rasamalayam muhuraho rasikapu. Means after establishing who is the supreme, after establishing what is the real dharma, now we have to understand what is the purpose of all these things. We have to keep on relishing the Srimad Bhagavatam. We have to keep on relishing Lord Krishna, and that is the ultimate goal. That is the prayojana of all these things. So our main philosophy, we can see we have 3 main deities in our sampradaya. And what are all the 3 deities? From the very first. What is the Sambandha Vigraha? Radha Madan Mohan. What is the Abhidaya Vigraha? Radha Govinda. What is the Prayojana Vigraha? Radha Gopinath. So these three deities are established by our previous acharyas, and this explains about our main philosophy, Sambandha, Abhidaya, and Prayojana. And this verse is establishing what is the Sambandha, and we will be seeing how this Sambandha is being explained in each word of this verse, starting from Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. O my Lord, offering my obeisances unto the personality of Godhead, unto Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva, Lord Shri Krishna, the primeval Lord. So here we can understand Vyasadeva, after writing so many Shastras, like putting all the Vedas into the words written form, Vyasadeva was not satisfied with anything. He still had some burning desire inside him. He wanted to do something for the welfare of the society, which he was not able to fulfill. So that is the reason Vyasadeva is trying to give the Srimad Bhagavatam. Then we can understand he is going to really give some what is the essence of all the Vedas. And the first word Vyasadeva is using is, I will offer my respectful obeisance unto Vasudeva, not that like how we say in Bhagavad Gita. Lord Krishna is addressed as Bhagavan, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. And here, who is that Bhagavan? It is Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva. So, Lord Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. That is being established here. And what is the second line? I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes of the creation. Lord Krishna is the cause of all creation. He is behind everything, directly or indirectly. We see everything in this material world. We see all this manifestation. And who is behind all this creation? Lord Shri Krishna. And why? Uh, just because we are in this class, we don't say Krishna. We have to understand how Krishna is behind everything. Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. Eko Bahunam Yo Vidatati Kama. Like me, I am a living entity who is Nitya. And the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is also eternal living being. He is also a living entity. And I am also a living entity. The only difference is I am also Chetana. I am also a living person. And he is also Chetananam. The point is, I am created and he is the creator. I am a living being and he is supreme living being. For example, we can take, we all have our bodies, right? And so many things are happening inside our body. We all eat and the food goes and we don't know what process happens. It get digested and it comes out. And also body sucks energy from the food and it also distributes inside the body. Do you know how many organs are working inside the body? Huh? What's happening inside our body? Do we know that? It's our body, right? It's your body, and it's your body, and it's my body. But we don't know what is happening in our body completely. Inside our body, we don't know that. But Lord Krishna, he knows about himself and he also knows about everything that happens in this universe. Not only this universe, in all the universes. Whatever is manifested, whatever is there created, Krishna knows about everything. He knows about you, what is happening inside you. He knows about you, what is happening inside you. He knows about everything that happens. And that is Krishna. And what are we? We don't know what is happening inside us in the very first place. Like we sleep in the night. We get tired and then we sleep. And the whole night our body is functioning. We think that we are sleeping. No. Still so many organs are working in, right? It is just cleaning our body. They're just working for the next day. And then when we wake up at the morning and then we feel very fresh. So even when we sleep or when we are awake, so many things are happening in our body. So similarly, Krishna, directly or indirectly, when he is present or not present, everything is happening. All the causes, all the causes are happening inside our body. So Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. He is the supreme living being. He is also a living entity. And he is also is because of Krishna. He is the cause of everything. Like we can go to the next line. Janmadhyasya yatonvaya itaratas chartve svabhigna swarat. Can somebody read the first paragraph of the purport? We will go to the Om Namo Bhagavate. This first paragraph is just to establish the Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya word. So can please read this.
It's the divine son of Vasudeva and Deva. This fact will be more explained in the text of this book. Sri Vyasadeva asserts clearly that Sri Krishna is the original personality of God. And all others are his direct or indirect portions or portions of the portion. Srila Jiva Goswami has even more explicitly explained the subject matter in his Sutta. This treatise named Brahma Samhita in an Upanishad from Brahma Veda. It is also stated that Lord Sri Krishna is the divine son of Devi. Therefore, in this prayer, the first proportion holds that Lord Sri Krishna is the final Lord, and if any transcendental nomenclature is to be understood as belonging to the absolute body, it must be the name indicated by the word Krishna, which means the all attractive.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. So this Vasudeva is not only established here, even the first living creature, Brahma, who is the first born in this material world, he is also accepting it, and he is also stating this in his Brahma Samhita that Krishna is cause of all causes, Sarva Karana Karanam. And we can see there is a very amazing pastime in Srimad Bhagavatam in 10th canto that is happening, where Brahma comes and abducts all the Gopas from Lord Krishna, and then he goes, and then he never stays there for 1 year. And after a year period, he comes back to see what is happening, and he sees all the Vrajavasis are still there, and they are happily living. And he was absolutely blown away. What is happening in this world? I just abducted these boys, and they are still here. And Lord Brahma is praying there. We can understand who is Krishna in the very first place. See, Brahma was coming from the navel of Garbhodakashaya Vishnu. And Lord Krishna is expanded into 10 times, and Mahavishnu comes, like Lord Krishna expands himself into Balaram, and Balaram expands into Chaturviha, Adi Chaturviha, Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Aniruddha, Pradyumna. And they all, from Sankarsana, Mahavishnu come, and from Mahavishnu, Dvitiya Chaturviha comes, Vasudeva, Sankarsana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. And from him, the Karnodakashaya Vishnu comes. And from Karnodakashaya Vishnu, there are so many universes. So many universes are created. And in that one universe, there is one Garbhodakashaya Vishnu. From Garbhodakashaya Vishnu, from his navel, there is a lotus. From the lotus, Brahma is being born. Then understand what is the status of Brahma and what is status of Krishna. Krishna is there 10 times above Brahma or more than that. And Brahma is here, he is trying to understand Krishna. And Brahma is praying to Krishna. There is an amazing verse in Bhagavatam. Brahma is telling, see, I thought I am the only Brahma, and this is the only universe. But I can see there are so many amazing universes. There are plenty. Like you can see, now sunlight is coming through this window. When the sunlight through the window, you can see there are many dust particles. You will be seeing there are so many dust particles. Similarly, Krishna is like a sun. Krishna is like a light. And there are so many innumerable universes coming into existence. We think this is the only universe. No, just like how the dust particles are coming from the sunlight, when we sit in the room and then just see there are so many dust particles are flying in that sunlight. Similarly, there are so many innumerable universes just floating in this material existence. And each material universe is having a Vishnu, and from the Vishnu's navel, Lord Brahma is created. And Brahma is explaining this. Yeah, I thought I am the only one who is the supreme, but I can see there are so many innumerable Brahmas, and I am the very smallest Brahma, because this Brahma is having 4 head, and other Brahmas are having 10 head, 100 head, 500 head, 1000 head, and they're all having way bigger universes than what he is having here. And Brahma is praying to Krishna. See, I humbly offer my respectful obeisances. Like, we can understand directly and indirectly Krishna is behind everything, all the causes. Like you can understand, Brahma was created by Mahavishnu, like Garbhodakashaya Vishnu. And Garbhodakashaya Vishnu was created by Karanodakashaya Vishnu. And ultimately, Krishna is behind all the Vishnus. And Krishna is behind Brahma also. So, like, you can see this line. There is a Anvayat Itarataha. Anvayat means directly, and Itarataha means indirectly. Directly or indirectly, Krishna is behind all the causes. We might say, no, 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 Brahma was the one who created this Prakriti. Brahma was there behind everything. Brahma is the one who is the creator and he is the grandsire. He is the father of all the universes. No, of course, he is the creator, but who gave the knowledge? Tene Brahma Hridayadikavaye Mukhyanti Yat Suryaha. Adikavaye. For Brahma, who is the first living entity, this Brahma, this Vedic knowledge was delivered to him through his heart by whom? By Krishna. So that Krishna is imparting the knowledge. Brahma was confused, after he was born. He was thinking, where am I? What should I do? What am I? He didn't know what he should do. And he heard the voice, tapa, 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 tapa. And he started doing tapasya. And after he started meditating, what happened? Krishna is giving the knowledge through his heart. And after understanding the knowledge, Brahma started to create this material universe. So you may say that Brahma is behind all this creation. But who is behind Brahma? That is Krishna. So ultimately, Krishna is behind everything. Krishna is behind all the creation. So that is why here it is said, Anvayat Itrataha. Krishna is behind all the causes directly or indirectly. And Prabhupada is giving so many examples behind this. Like, for example, now they are recording this lecture in the device, right? And my voice is being recorded here. And that is my energy. And you can hear, when you hear this recording, what you will feel? Oh, this fellow is speaking Bhagavatam, Surapalaka Krishna Chandra. And I can hear him. And you'll imagine me speaking there, right? Through my voice. But it is separated energy from me. I am not existing there. But still, my energy is being reciprocated or being emanated from this small device, which is being recorded here. So similarly, Lord Krishna is present there in his universe, but also Krishna's energy is being distributed into everything, and Krishna is present everywhere, like the recording which is being recorded in this device, and which is my energy. I'm speaking, I'm spending my energy, and I'm addressing everybody, and it is being recorded, and it can be heard again. Similarly, Lord Krishna, even though he's present there somewhere, and he is cause of everything, he is present everywhere. He is present also in this atom, he is also present everywhere. And Krishna knows what is happening there, and Krishna also is there, at the same time he is not there. In Vedas, there are something called Abhideya Jnana and Veda Jnana. Veda means he's not there, he's different. Abheda means he's not different. If somebody is into the Veda Jnana and doesn't take the Abheda Jnana, he's a fool. And somebody is into Abheda Jnana and is not taking, you have to take both of them. That's why we have the philosophy, Achintya Bheda Abheda. He's there, simultaneously he's there, and he's also not present there. So Krishna is there in all the atom. Krishna is there everywhere, and Krishna is behind all the causes. Like we saw, Nityo Nityanam, Chetanas Chetananam. We are all living entities. We are all Chetana. We are all Nitya, eternal living beings. And behind all of us, there is another living entity who is the supreme being, supreme living entity, and is behind everything. And he knows everything happening within us and within him, and whatever is happening here. And what is the difference between us? We don't know what is happening within us. We don't know why I'm getting this back pain. Why the hell I'm getting this back? I don't know. And where it is paining, I exactly don't know. I have to go and take the scan. I don't know what is happening inside my body in the very first place. Huh? So we are compared to a small particle of a gold. We are like a gold ring. But does that mean that we are also big gold mine? No, we just came from there. But gold mine is the source of this gold ring. So Krishna is source of all this material existence. This Prakriti is creating everything. But who is behind this Prakriti? Krishna is telling, Mattaf parataram nanyat kinchit asti dhananjaya. Mayi sarvam idam proktam sutre maniganayava. Just like these beads are strung into a amazing, it's strung into a beads. But how it is strung? There is a thread behind it. And Krishna is just like a thread. We can't see him. But Krishna is behind everything, whatever the actions are going in this material universe. And Krishna is also source of all the Prakriti. Aham sarvasya prabho matta sarva pravartate iti matva bhajante ma buddha bhava sama. Aham sarvasya prabho. I am there everywhere. And that is why that is how Prakriti is creating this nature. This nature is being created, and this is how nature is creating everything in this world. And in order to Krishna says, I am Prakriti. And in order to Prakriti to get work, time is needed. When time comes, then Prakriti starts emanating itself. So who is time? Krishna. Aham Kalosmi. So we might say, no, Prakriti is there. No, behind Prakriti, Kala is there. Oh, who is Kala? That's Krishna. And Krishna is behind everything. Krishna is cause of all causes. So this kind of Sambandha Jnana is being established in the very first verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam. So we saw first sloka is going to establish Sambandha Gyan, second sloka is going to explain about Abhidaya Gyan, and third sloka is going to explain about Prayojana Gyan. And this is the very basic of the basic understanding that we should have to understand Srimad Bhagavatam. The whole purpose of the Srimad Bhagavatam is to explain the 10th canto, is going to explain about the pastimes of Krishna, which we are ultimately going to release it. In order to release all that pastimes, we have to understand who is the cause and who is Vasudeva. Who is Vasudeva? Vasudeva is son of Vasudeva. And he is the cause of all the creations. That introduction is being created, and that introduction is being given by Vyasadeva. And from here we will be just going. And let us go to the next purport. Can somebody approve? Please continue.
In Bhagavad Gita, in many places, the Lord asserts himself to be the Godhead. And this is confirmed by Arjuna and also by the Bhatma Purana. It is also stated that out of the names of the Lord, the name of Krishna is it indicates the
Yes, Prabhu. There are so many names for Lord. Om Namo Bhagavate Vishnave. Om Namo Bhagavate Gopala. Om Namo. This you can mention many names. You can Vasudeva could have told many things, but no, Krishna is the primary name, and Vyasadeva is establishing that. Ete changsa kala pungsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Indrari Vyakulam Loke Hridayanti Yoge. So Ete changsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the Swayam Bhagavan. So none other than him. He is the cause of all the causes, and he is behind everything. And that is being established here. Vyasadeva is not trying to go behind the bushes. He is directly hitting the bullseye here. Yes, please continue.
being indicated. Sri Krishna is always medicated upon the karma and the perfected ones among those that loves for a long time.
Yeah. Now, usually people think that God is impersonal someone somewhere. But here, he is established as son of Vasudeva. That means he has father, he has mother, he is having relation, that somebody is meditating. You can see all the Paramahamsas are meditating upon him. Huh? So he is a person. He is not impersonal. He is same like us. Like how, if I just imagine, okay, Yoganath Prabhu, and immediately after telling the name Yoganath Prabhu, I will imagine, okay, this is how he looks, and this is how his qualities are. And these are all the qualities he has. And this is how he responds. And this is how he speaks. This is how his voice sounds. Everything comes into us, right? And when it comes to Supreme Being, we say that he's impersonal. He doesn't have anything. No, he's a person. And he's enjoying all the rasas. The ultimate rasa is Adi Rasa. We'll be saying that also. Like in this material world, the sex life is the topmost enjoyment that we see. And it is perverted reflection of the transcendental uh, conjugal relationship that is between Krishna and his devotees. That Adi Rasa is being perverted and it is reflected in this material world as we see this sex life. That means Krishna is enjoying with his devotees. Krishna is reciprocating. Krishna is enjoyer of all the rasas. Why we have this? Why we enjoy in this material world? Yeah, we are trying to enjoy. Why we enjoy? Because there is a real enjoyment behind this. Just say you are walking in the desert, and while walking in the desert, you see there is a mirage behind it. Somewhere far, you see there is a mirage. Oh, there is a water. There is a water. You run there, and you ultimately come to know there is no water there. How did you see water? Exactly, exactly. We have already seen water somewhere. It is not coming somewhere without existence. We see water because we have already seen water. We have tasted it, and that is how we are able to see the water in the desert where it doesn't exist. Hmm? Something happens to us. We have some feelings. It comes because we have already gone through that feeling. Huh? If you don't have the idea of water, then how will you know about the water in the desert? You won't, right? Because you know water is there. Okay, since there is no water in the desert, that doesn't mean there is no water at all. There is water somewhere else. Since you have seen that, now you are seeing the same water mirage of the water in the desert. Similarly, there is real happiness somewhere else. We have seen that. And since it is not existing in, we are having the glimpse like a mirage in this material world. We are seeing the mirage of happiness. Oh, maybe this is happiness. But no, that's a mirage. And where is the real one? And that is there in the spiritual world. We see that this material enjoyment is real, but that is not real actually. There is real one is there somewhere else, and we have enjoyed it, we have seen it, because we know that we have that idea of the happiness. We have come to this material world, which is desert, and we are searching for the water. How dumb we should be. No, this is not the place. No, no, I also see this happiness somewhere. Oh, you see that, but it's not real. Understanding the point. So we are and whatever we see in this material world, these all exist in the spiritual world simultaneously, and whatever we see is a perverted reflection of the spiritual world, and whatever you see is an illusion. It is all being into existence because Krishna is behind everything. If Krishna withdraws himself from this, everything goes into destruction. That's why here we saw this word janmadyasya tonmayat itar adi, and then what is it? Creation, destruction, janma adi. There is a creation, there is sustenance, and there is also destruction. When Krishna comes into existence, when Krishna comes, it all manifests, it all becomes real. And Krishna, when he withdraws from this, it all goes into destruction. So we can understand he is behind everything, and the real one is Krishna and his world. And we are all there in this material world, just like a puppet under the three modes of material nature. We are seeing this modes of material nature also. Where is that? Can somebody say that word? Yeah, I saw that. I'll say the shloka. Just find it out. Janmadhyasya yatonvayat itaratas chate swavignaswarat. Tene brahma hridayadi kavaye mukhyanti yatsurayah. Tejo vari mritam yata vinimayo yatra tri Sargo Mrisha, Trisarga Mrisha. Three sargas. There are three modes of material nature, and we are under the three mode of material nature just like a puppet. And that who is the creator of the three modes of material nature? Krishna. Whose energy it is? Krishna. Just like my recording is being recorded in this device, and my energy is there inside this device, and at the same time, I am not there inside the device. I am there somewhere separate, and also my energy can be emanated from here. Similarly, Krishna is there somewhere, and Krishna's energy are there. Without Shakti man, there is no Shakti. Of course, Shakti is there. Shakti is important. My energy is the main source. It is going to explain to many people. But that doesn't mean that without me, that Shakti can come into existence. It's impossible. So let us go to the next part, Prabhuji. What is the time? Do we have time? Prasad, ready? Just we will see the next paragraph and we will finish.
Vasudeva, Lord Sri Krishna is the cause of all existence. All this is true. This is in the later chapters. This is kind of right. This is being as spotless. Plus, sometimes the transcendental meditation of Sri Krishna. Bhagavad is big words. It's confined.
Yeah, this Srimad Bhagavatam was compiled by Vyasadeva when he was very much matured in his spiritual life. So, in order to understand this Srimad Bhagavatam, we also have to be very much matured in spiritual life. It is not very basic. At the same time, we have to everybody in order to develop our spiritual consciousness, in order to develop our spiritual life, we have to read the Srimad Bhagavatam. So this Srimad Bhagavatam is also compiled in the very mature stage, and also in order for us to become mature, we have to read the Srimad Bhagavatam. This point we have to understand, and by understanding this, we have to go through this Bhagavatam at least once in our life. Yes, Prabhu, please, Prabhu.
He wrote this under instruction containing the four divisions of Vedanta, the Puranas, and so on. But nevertheless, he was not satisfied. Dissatisfaction is observed based on two constants, and thus the advice right on that task. These transcendental activities are described specifically, but in order to reach to the very substance, one must proceed gradually by the knowledge.
Yeah. So, like as we seen before, in order to understand Lord Krishna's pastimes, that is the very much um reason for bringing the Srimad Bhagavatam into existence, compiling the Srimad Bhagavatam. In order to go towards that part, we have to go in the order. From the very first sloka, we have to start reading, and then we have to go to the 10th canto. And just this one paragraph, or the two paragraphs, it took us this long, and you can understand how much time it will take for us to revise all the paragraphs, revise all the verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, and understand all these things. It will take, I don't know, maybe lifetime. And before finishing, I will also tell you another viewpoint of the shloka in very summarized version. And then one day when we have time, we can see the elaborate version of it. Here we saw all the aspects and qualities of Lord Krishna, like he is a creator and he is there directly and indirectly behind everything, and he is the cause of everything. Now let us see the another meaning, like this is also one of the point of view which without acharyas we can't understand anything. Like how Vyasadev, he was able to compile the Srimad Bhagavatam under the direction of Narada. Without spiritual master, we can't understand. So similarly, without acharyas, we can't understand these kind of meanings. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I offer my respectful obeisances unto Vasudeva. Huh? Janmad yasya etonvayat, janmad asya etaha. Lord Krishna was where did Lord Krishna born? Where was he born? Mathura jail. So Krishna was born there. Janmadhyasya. Janma Janmadhyasya. Krishna was born in the cell to Vasudeva and Devaki. Anvayat itarataha. Immediately Krishna was transferred into another place. Where is that? That is Gokul. Krishna was born in the cell to Vasudeva and Devaki, and he was transferred to another place. There is a verse also in Tiruppavi, Urutti Maganai Pirandu, Oriravil, Urutti Maganai Ulutti Olara. So he was born in one place one night, and immediately he was transferred to another place, and he born there. He was born. Itaratas charte shobhigna swarat. And he knows everything. And he was also able to cheat Kamsa. Kamsa for whole 10 years he was believing that Vasudeva begot a daughter and this child is born somewhere else and Vasudeva just had a daughter. That's what Durga Devi explained to Vasudeva. See, I am born here, but the child who is supposed to kill you has already taken birth. And until Narada came and explained was Kamsa, no, Krishna was born here and he was transferred to Gokul and he is living there with Balram and he's going to come and kill you. Kamsa was he was searching for Krishna, where this person should be, where he has taken birth. And he was sending all the demons to kill him. And Krishna knows everything and he was able to cheat even Kamsa. He's Swarat. And the biggest demon, Kamsa, was not able to understand Krishna. And he is such a and even after sending so many demons like Putana, every demon thought in their own way. Aghasura thought, maybe I will swallow this kid. And Bakasura thought, maybe I will kill by my beak. And Sakatasura thought, maybe I will kill with my form of this cart. I will just take this kid away, roll. And Trinavarta thought, maybe I'll take this kid from top and I'll throw this kid down. And Putana thought, maybe I'll kill this kid with poison. And Krishna, he went through all these things. He made them to believe this. Putana, when she thought, okay, I'll kill this kid with my poison. And Krishna told, yes, I believe you. You can kill me. And Putana just, came as a beautiful woman. And she thought she cheated Krishna. And ultimately, she was being cheated by Krishna. Kamsa thought, okay, I am very intelligent. And Krishna said, no, I made you to believe that you are intelligent. But ultimately, I am the intelligent one. So we can understand the past tense of Krishna. And there is such kind of explanation to this verse. It's an amazing explanation. And we will see this maybe next week or maybe whenever I get the next chance, we will see this explanation. And here we conclude our class today. If anybody have any questions, doubts or comments to make, they can. And also in online, devotees who are having questions, they can just wait. I will just take questions from here. If at all you have questions, then we'll go. We'll come to you next. Yes, sure. Yes, sure.
Said that since you are we are directly resistant. And there is also one external energy that is body energy. So should we see that this material like this body, or should we see that no, it is something different directly, but it is external.
Yeah. So just now we made a point that Krishna is present but also is not present. So we can't take the Veda Jnana and also Abheda Jnana. We have to take it both combined. So the question was, Prabhuji is asking that you told that you are speaking and it is being recorded into a device and somebody else is listening that. So does that mean that they have to see you through the device? So that means the device is also you? No, definitely not. Why? Because there is a difference between Shakti and Shaktiman. Yeah, yeah.
Like Krishna,
Yeah, he is present. He is present. Yeah, you have to see that Krishna is behind everything. That is the right way to understand. Yes.
the other thing is Krishna is actually
Yes.
so how we should understand that.
See, that's how we can't understand these things. Huh? See, it's very simple. Just take it in this way. Um, there are a couple. There is a couple, and they both are apart from each other. And wife is having a photo of her husband, and that photo is the energy of her husband. She can see her husband in that photo, but she can't live with that photo. It is also different from the husband. She can't beget children from that photo. Husband has to be present in the personal form. But also she can see her husband through that picture. Yeah, I can video call somebody. She can video call her husband. Husband will reciprocate. At the same time, he is not present there also. We have to understand Krishna is behind everything. Something is happening here. The only difference is in this material world, there is a mastermind behind this phone. That mastermind, he knows all the software and hardware of this phone, but he will not know what is happening inside that phone now. Okay, somebody created this phone. Will he know that I am switching on the Zoom and then I'm connected into a meeting and somebody is hearing my lecture? Will he know that? No. He knows to some extent. And even after some problem comes inside this phone, that person will not understand what happened to this phone. And he will start doing the research work and then he will understand and he will update his knowledge. And in the next device, he will be more careful to not make that mistake. But Krishna is not like that. See, there is some level of understanding in this material world. We can see some level of understanding about the software and hardware. But that doesn't mean that I can understand completely what is happening inside. But Krishna is different. Krishna is behind the hardware, software of this, and also what is happening inside this. He can understand everything. He is there, present everywhere, and also he is aloof from this. And this one we can see from the Bhagavad Gita verse where you can see this. What is that sloka? I am Maya Dakshena Prakriti. Yeah. Suyate Sacharacharam. Through my vision, I am impregnating this Prakriti. Krishna is behind this Prakriti. How this nature, Prakriti is able to create this material world because Krishna is impregnating this Prakriti through his vision. Can we do that? We can't. But Krishna can do that. Just by vision, he can impregnate a Prakriti. Not a Prakriti. He can impregnate everyone, all of us, just by his vision. So source is Krishna, but at the same time, he is not touching this material existence. He is aloof from this. So, so we can see Krishna in everything. At the same time, we have to understand the original being that is behind everything. Did I make sense or?
Little and little like.
Oh, I think we have to churn more. We have to churn this topic more. We will get more points.
Second question,
Yeah, yeah.
the Krishna name.
Is the primary name. Okay. Is somebody else having any questions, bro? Questions, comments? Someone through online having any questions or comments to make? Yeah.
We see Krishna in human form.
Yeah.
This question is not actually mine, but I was not able to answer. Somebody asked me, I was not able to answer. So said that Krishna is in human form. We see in human form. Krishna also comes in other forms as well. So why we say that
Another
Krishna
form
is
means in the sense?
Krishna should be in any form. Krishna can take any form, or like any better form than human also. But why Krishna we see in human form? Because we are humans, so it is our just perseverance, and it is not that Krishna is actually in human form. Krishna should be in any other form, but because we are human, we are seeing that in human.
Actually, it is quite opposite. We have human form because he is having the same form there. It is not that because we are human, Krishna is coming in this form. No, it's not like that. We got this human form, hands, legs, because Krishna is having the same form, and we have got this human form. See, there are 84 lakh of species, and this human form of life is given for higher purpose. It is given for understanding the knowledge. Why it is being? Because it is very close to what is happening in the spiritual world. People live there like this. Why we got this body? It is just reflection of what is happening there. Because Krishna is having this kind of body, I am having this body. It is not that because I am having this body, Krishna is coming in that way, in that form. No, he is in that form. That's why I am having the same form. You understand the point? People understand God should be in any form. Because you are human, you are painting God as human. No, because he is in this form, I have the same form. It's the quite opposite of a thought we have to give a try. People think like this. But he can come in any form. That's true. He can come in a form of a boar. He can come into a form of a snake. He can come into form of a tortoise. He can come into this material world as he wish. He's having the independence. At the same time, how Krishna looks, that Krishna says in the in his own words. And devotees are explaining how Krishna looks. And he's having hands, he's having legs. We also have that because Krishna is having that.
Is there any
Bhagavad Gita verse that regard about Krishna's futures. Hemnatru, can you tell me any shloka of Krishna is having? I can tell you two shlokas. One is to establish that this world is perverted reflection of the spiritual world. That's from the I think 11th chapter or 15th chapter. I don't remember. No offering edikla na. Only that one. Yeah, I'll finish. So 15th chapter, right? First shloka. Verse. Urdhva moolam adha shakama. So Ashwatam Prahurabhyam. So this world is just reflection of what is happening there. And Krishna says, you have to understand my janma karma chame divyam. Evam yoga jiratvata. How we can understand? Like we can see Bhagavad Gita is itself a person standing there and speaking, and he's telling that you have to understand my birth, you have to understand my future, my qualities. That we can understand in Mahabharata, Bhagavata, Shastra, Vedas. And Bhagavatam is explaining about futures of Krishna. Barhapidam. You know the verse? Barhapidam. Natavara Vapuhu. Karnayo Karnikaram. So that verse is explaining about the futures of Krishna. How he is wearing Vaijayanti Mala. And how he is there. Okay, so we'll finish because devotees are very hungry and angry. Prabhu, anything? Huh?
It seems more angry than angry.
Nothing like that. Okay. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की
Yeah.
हरे कृष्ण. Somebody